This is the 55-gallon convict tank. And even though the water is very green with algae, this is how clear the water is. The algae is filtering a lot of the waste from the 11 convicts and the 1 carpal knife. I best dump it back into the tank before I drink it. Hi, Sand Creek. I'm having a lot of technical difficulties tonight, but you can see how green the tank is, and yet the water is very clear. But I have managed, as you can see here, that I've got 1 pot of jungle valve, and then I've got another one over here to try and control the algae. I just need to get some clay pots and plant some clay pots, more clay pots of the jungle valve. I've learned that I need to put big rocks into the pots, but you can see how big my jungle valve has gotten. And it is planted. I'm just going to roll up the sleeve. Ooh. See, this is how I planted the jungle valve, and I've got 2 containers like this, and so far the cichlids haven't been able to uproot these, so I'm planning on doing 3 or 4 more. Just hold on a second. Woo. I may try and do a little bit more practicing in an hour, because I need a lot of practice, as you can see. But at the end of the tank where the cup is sitting, I've got glass from those old-fashioned stereo stands, and I would like to get more of it for a very inexpensive aquarium cover. It works much better than the old Hagen plastic stuff that gets very fragile as it gets older. And I'm really looking forward to using one of these tanks for the shrimp. Have a great sleep, DMC Productions. Thanks for hanging out. And thank you for the compliments on the jungle valve. So far, it's the plant I haven't been able to kill. The knife comes out when it's completely dark. You have to use a flashlight to see him. With this much light, he stays in a castle He's a beautiful color with orange stripes. There are a couple of videos on my channel of him. So I appreciate everyone's support. Santa Creek, have a great appointment. DMC, have a great sleep. And we'll catch you guys later. I think I'm going to jump off. I still got some prep to do before the shipment comes in. But I think I've got some ideas on how I can videotape the unboxing. Hey, Prawny! Now you got me really excited. We're just looking at my algae-ridden 55-gallon where I have 11 convicts and a carpal knife. And occasionally guppies end up surviving in the jungle val. And just for you, Connie, I will try and show my other 55-gallon that I'm prepping half of it for my shrimp that should arrive either between 9 a.m. or noon. I tried to divide it in half to keep the guppies, the platies, and the swordtails out. And it's a challenge. Very carefully, I'm going to turn this laptop because it likes to turn off on me. There is the other 55-gallon. I always thought I was too short at 4'8". Now I feel like I'm too tall to get out of the way. I'm hoping to keep the jungle val side for the shrimps until I can get my friend to come over and help me do a water change in my 30-gallon shrimp tank. But I think with all the algae that the tank has being partly in a window, that the shrimp would enjoy it. I think I need some water. Connie, I've got 10 black black rose ordered. I think I have 6 blue dreams, 3 red willies, 5 or 6 carbon willies, and 7 bloody marys. And there might be 1 or 2 amano shrimp. And I've also got 2 male red gold epistogrammas ordered. They were on sale for $10. Regular price was $30 on them, so I thought, why not? And 10 black neon tetras. And the rest I can't remember. Yes, they're going to be today at between 9 a.m. to noon Mountain Standard Time in North America. Cool, Prawny. It's going to be interesting to see what the black rose throws. As when you look at the color charts, black rose is your foundation for your blue dreams, your chocolate, and your bloody marys. The next order, once they're on sale, I want to get some chocolate shrimp. I agree, DMC. I know it's going to take me a while to get them all unpacked and acclimated and then into the tanks, because it's a 15-pound box that's coming my way. And they'd be tasty if they're a white chocolate shrimp. I'm not crazy on the chocolate for taste, but white chocolate is to die for. And the one thing I don't like about the packaging is the shipper uses the blown-in insulation, so it gets everywhere. It's dusty as all get out, and it makes such a mess. So I imagine to get everything unboxed and into tanks to acclimate the bags, it's going to take me about an hour. So I will see what I can video of it. This tonight is a good practice to get me over being very, very camera shy. I am very serious, everyone. I like staying in the shadows. Correct, DMC. It is nasty. I wish they would use packing peanuts, newspaper, something of that nature. But that blown insulation, it gets everywhere. I'm finding bits and pieces for a week after. And I don't find it having that much of an insulation like newspaper or packing peanuts would. The value, I feel, just isn't there when you're shipping in a cardboard box. Yes, I remember DMC. That's also what gave me a little bit more courage, is seeing the reception Nathan has been getting, even when he fell asleep, and you coming up that night. It's been about 20 years since I've been in a position where I was doing public speaking. When you get used to it, it's okay. But once you're away from it, you do get the butterflies in the stomach. So I guess it's true what they say about practice. It's just I've got to be very, very careful with moving the laptop, as we've seen how it tends to go out on me. But once I can use my iPhone, that would be so much easier. And, better footage of the inhabitants. The one beautiful thing about a live stream is you really don't know the people as well as if you were sitting in an auditorium and you're doing presentations to classmates or colleagues. That's what always took me a while to get used to. But now, since I've been hanging out on the live streams, I've gotten to see some faces, and that has set me at ease as well. Especially Pam, Nathan, Connie, and all the Aussies. They're fantastic. And the Fish Fam is a very tight-knit community, and I'm proud to be part of it. Now there's a thought, Connie. especially with those bots like Tom. I don't get why they would use bots to post comments on people's videos. That to me seems just insane. But who understands YouTube algorithm? What's the new one's name, Connie? Good on Tom. In the next week, I will try and see if I can set up the laptop so you guys can see my crayfish. It's funny. I was listening to a musician a couple weeks ago, and my crayfish were at the front of the tank, sitting on their tails, waving their claws in the air, and having their legs going, and they're swaying back and forth. All they needed was a lighter. I'm trying to work on that video so I can lighten it up and have it more clear. I thought Vortex a few years ago used to be a foreign exchange where you transferred money, let's say from Canadian dollars to US dollars. Awesome, DMC. Hope you buried him deep. But I think I'm going to get off. And everybody have a great day or evening. And we'll be back, hopefully, with an unboxing later on tonight or tomorrow. Everyone, stay healthy and take care. And thanks for the support. It really means a lot, especially when I've been having the technical difficulties this evening. So thank you and take care. Bye.